Good morning, everyone. It's Tracy with Bright Sand Travel, starting out my day here in Sandals Antigua. And I just wanted to come to you and talk to you a little bit about this resort. Hopefully this live will work better than my one did the other day. When I tried to show you the room category live, that one just did not work. And with Wi-Fi here and connection speeds and stuff, sometimes it's difficult, so hopefully this will work. Again, I'm at Sandals Grande Antigua. It's early in the morning here, it's quiet. As you can see, this is a super tropical resort. This is my little patio terrace here for my room. And when I step out of my room, I have one of the 6 pools and one of the jacuzzis right outside my room here, which is so nice. This is called the Sunset Bluff area. The Caribbean Sunset Bluff. Like I said, there's the pool right over there and the jacuzzi. But I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the resort. There's about 380 rooms here and 28 room categories. So it can be kind of confusing. But I'm going to be touring a lot of the room categories today. And I can always help you, make the best decision and choice. One thing I did want to point out is it's really important at Sandals and Beaches Resorts to book as early as you can, because the resort pretty much sells out from the top down. So the really, the nicer room categories sell out very quickly, often more than a year in advance, because it's a lot of people, come here for their honeymoons, special anniversary trips. So those special room categories go really fast. So definitely important to book, often even before airfare's out. You can secure your room. It's a $400 deposit, and then you can pay on your trip until it's time to go. So that makes it really nice. So right now they're booking into 2023 even, which seems kind of crazy, but like I said, a lot of the popular room categories, people are booking for 2023 already. So it just makes it really nice to go ahead and secure your room, and then when airfare comes out, you can do that too. This resort, like I think I mentioned, has 380 rooms, and it's really spread out over a really lush tropical complex. I'm up here in the Sunset Bluff area, and this is the Caribbean side. You can maybe see over here in the distance, there's a high-rise building. That's the Mediterranean village, and that's in that section right there. It's a little bit newer, and it is a high-rise building with some awesome ocean views. So the way the resort's set up, there are 6 pools, and one of them is over in the Mediterranean, and it's very large. It's, swim-up bar, more party, definitely the party place to be with all the games and activities going on during the day. And over here in the Caribbean side, there's also a main pool, but it's not nearly as large and a little quieter, but it still gets, it's still fun, and a lot of people, there's a swim-up bar too. But then around the rest of the property, there are 4 other smaller pools that are very quiet, so people looking to get away from everything. I'm going to go over here and show you. Good morning. Good, how are you? I'm going to go over here and show you one of the smaller pools that are just, clustered in between the buildings, which is really nice. Beautiful morning here. So here's one of the smaller pools. I walked around the property yesterday. There are 4 of these, and they're not crowded and they're quiet. Very different than compared to the large pool where there's, all the activities, the music going on, and everything. So something for everyone, definitely here. You can kind of see all the vegetation's beautiful. Like I said, very tropical. Out that way, you can maybe see a little slice of the ocean, and you can see one of the other pools right down the way. So I'm going to be doing my live event on Thursday at 6 o'clock. If you haven't registered, please register. We're going to have some of the staff from the resort there, kind of highlighting different things, talking about some of the promotions going on. If you do attend, there are some special perks, which is really nice. So if you're going to be booking if you're thinking about a beach trip at a Sandals or a Beaches, anytime between now and you know, the next couple of years, it's a really good time to book because you can get some special incentives. And also for the trips that you book by the end of the month and travel into 2022, Sandals has their travel protection included, which is really nice. So not only can you cancel for any reason, you also have your medical coverage. So that's a really nice perk to have that covered, especially since, you know, things have been kind of crazy and we just never know, you know, what's going to happen and if we're going to be able to travel or not. So having that medical coverage is an added perk that Sandals is including. They may extend it past booking, you know, past the end of August, but for right now it's just through booking if you book through the end of this month. But it's good for any stays through 2022. So that makes it nice. Like I said too, if you attend the webinar and you decide you're going to book, then there are some extra perks that we get to throw in too, but you have to attend the webinar to be to qualify for those. I'd love to take you down by the beach, but it's just so windy and you wouldn't be able to hear anything. All you'd hear is wind noise, but I will try to come later, maybe with some activities around the main pool so you can kind of see what that looks like. But as you can tell here, it's nice, quiet, it's beautiful. The people here have been awesome. They're so happy to have tourists here. They actually opened up, they were one of the first islands to open up last year in I think it was in June. So they've got, you know, their safety protocols really down and are, you know, very excited to welcome guests at the resort. So if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. I'll get back to you on them. I will be, you know, like I said, highlighting a lot more areas of the resort today and tomorrow, and then kind of culminating with my live event tomorrow evening around 6 o'clock, so near sunset time. And I think we're going to have a really nice location for it. So if you haven't registered, get registered, tune in, and learn a little bit more about Sandals Antigua. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching.